So to start off, the hook I'm using is Arex Freshwater Series Wet Fly Barbless in black nickel, and it's a size 12. So what you want to do, which we always do with every tie, is just get your thread onto the hook, like so, and then snip off that excess tag. So what you want to do from here is to get your thread and wind it to the back of the hook, like so, just before it starts to bend. Then what you want to do is get your scissors and get your pheasant tail and snip off some fibres. Once you've got your fibres, like so, you want to, with your other hand, pinch them, like so, and just do a loose pinch wrap, get them on the hook, and then really tie them down. So once you've tied those fibres in, you want to take your thread halfway up the hook and then get your soft wire. I use the soft wire from Uni Products in copper, and this is the small size in the hashtag 33. And you want to cut off around 3 inches to 3.5 inches, and then what you want to do is tie that in, like so. And while you're there, get your pheasant tail fibres and cut off 1 to 3 strands of it. You don't want loads, because the more you use, the more scruffy it tends to look, and 1 to 3 gives the most neatest option. And then tie that into the end of the hook just before it bends. Then once you've done that, bring your thread to the front of the hook, and all you have to do is grab these pheasant tail fibres and just start to wrap towards the eye of the hook, like so. And once you've done that, hold the fibres up and then just do a couple wraps to hold those fibres in place, like so, and then grab your scissors and snip them off. And then do a couple wraps. Then get your wire and start wrapping that, like so. And then do a couple wraps to hold that in place, and then snip the excess off. And what I do once I'm at this point, I'll snip off a couple more fibres, and this will be the head of the fly, so you can take a bit more. 4 to 5 strands is what I use here, and then pinch wrap those fibres in, and then bring them to the back. So you've got a decent sized head at the front of the fly. And then what you can also do while you're there is snip off a couple more fibres, and once you've got those couple fibres, do the same thing, pinch wrap those fibres in to the back point, bring the thread forward to the eye, and once you've got those, just start wrapping that towards the eye like we did before. And once you get to the eye of the hook, wrap it with your thread to secure it, snip the excess off. Then with these fibres, what you want to do is pull it forward, wrap your thread over, just do a couple knots ties to keep that in, then drag your thread back to the just before where that thread has started, where the head has started there. Pull your fibres back, go over it a couple more like so, then this creates a nice size head. Then what you do is snip off this excess like so, do a couple turns to keep that in, and get your whip finish tool, 4 to 5 turns, and finish that off. Snip the tag, and there you have it, your finished pheasant tail.